Hi, this is Daniel Daly. I just want to talk briefly a bit about Karaite Adamide-Noahide faith again, just to elaborate a bit more. In Karaite Adamide-Noahide faith that I teach of the Seven Divine Fellowships of Karaite Adamide-Noahide faith, our particular beliefs are that the Bible, the Hebrew Bible, or the Jewish Bible, which is also called the Tanakh, the three sections Torah, Nevi'im, and Ketuvim, that essentially communicates the correct religion for mankind. That for religion or spirituality, it's essentially the correct religion. I don't think it's necessarily infallible in every detail, but it's historically perfect in every detail, but it's without doctrinal error. There are probably issues here and there, but for the most part, it's a true representation of what I call the correct religious belief. I believe that the messages it teaches are essentially true, though there might be points of disputation here and there. I believe that the message of creation at the foundation, Genesis chapter 1, is true, that God created the universe in 6 days, or created the heavens and the earth in 6 days and rested on the seventh, that it is literally true, and that the evolutionary schema is wrong, that it's a fantasy of Darwinian era, which mankind has held to and blown out of proportion. That the creationist teaching of the Bible is still the truth. Always was, always is. That is the answer. So Karaite Adamide-Noahide faith is Adam and Eve. Adamide is the first man. Noah's the 10th man who survived the flood, and mankind was populated from Noah's seed as well. So it's Adamide-Noahide to mean all of mankind. The covenantal sign is the rainbow for this covenant, and it includes all mankind today, but the Abrahamic covenant of circumcision, which applies to Abraham's seed, as well as the Israelite covenant from Mount Sinai, the Ten Commandments and so forth, the laws for the Jewish people, they are latter covenants which don't apply to all of mankind, only to the circumcisioned people, the Abrahamic covenants. We don't teach that. We teach the Noahidic interpretation of faith, which is the first of the covenants for all mankind. The rest of the Tanakh, beyond Genesis 1 to 11:9, is relevant, and it is the communication of God, and we are supposed to be aware of. There are passages in Jeremiah which teach, essentially, be aware of the rules and ways of Israel as nations of the world, have a form of holiness if you want to take God seriously. So there's nothing absolutely specifically commanded beyond Genesis 1 to 11:9, but we should take heed and take note of the kinds of ideas in there. So it's relevant to read all of the Tanakh as a Karaite Adamide-Noahide. We should read it all and study it regularly, and take in the spiritual word, take in the food of the scriptures as our spiritual food, and for our thoughts and our ways of life and our thinkings and our understandings of life. They're the scriptures. Now, I also have produced my own writings, theological writings, in the 7 Rainbow Bibles of the Seven Divine Fellowships, Karaite Adamide-Noahide faith, which are meant to be theological writings also for the Karaite Adamide-Noahide community of mankind. They're my contributions for the Karaite Adamide-Noahide interpretation of faith. And just wanted to share those things with you. The website is not noahidebooks.angelfire.com, or booksabouangels.angelfire.com, or noahidebooks12.angelfire.com, with a 1 and a 2. And or if you type in Daniel Thomas Andrew Daly into Google, you should find me, or some such thing. And essentially, I'm Daniel Daly, and I represent Karaite Adamide-Noahide faith, and I'm interested in people who have an interest in the faith chatting to me if they wish to, through the communications on the websites and on the Facebook pages and so forth, which they can get access to from the websites. And I'm interested in developing this faith and having people join it if they have themselves finding that they believe it in the end. So that's just a little bit more of an explanation of Karaite Adamide-Noahide faith. Thank you.